What's up, guys? Francis here, Magic Mist, and I just wanted to real quick give you an update on what I've been doing with this here Any-Vape Sega Tank Rba section inside this Atlantis V2. And I haven't had any problems with the fit. It fits great. The biggest problem I had was fitting the nickel in there because of all the wraps you have to do to achieve resistance that you want. Right now it's sitting at 0.13. Alright, and I believe it's 14 wraps, but this time I did it around a smaller screwdriver. I think it's a 2mm screwdriver. It's either a 2mm or a 2.5mm, but it's not a 3mm. It does fit between the screws much easier than the other one did. And the wicking was a challenge. I just could not seem to get it to wick hard enough. It was constantly limiting the temperature. I'd get like 11 watts out of it, and it just would like, I couldn't get the juice because the wick was too tight inside that coil. So I finally got it to wick properly, and that was like a huge victory. And then, of course, the way I built it was important. And the barrel is extremely close to the post, so you cannot have any little pokey leads pointing, out towards that barrel at all. And this is a max VG juice. I feel like it took a while for the wicking to break in. At first, it just didn't seem like it was performing too well. And eventually, the wicking kind of broke in, and now the juice seems to be flowing well. Obviously, it works better with a higher PG juice, like a 70-30 or something like that. I personally can't handle the throat hit and the harshness of a juice that has that high of a PG content. So I'm using a max VG juice in here. So let me show you what I'm ending up with here. And this is at 617 degrees on the Snow Wolf 200 watt. It's performing great. No hot spots. It's wicking well. I filled this up. Let's see, where it's 10:13 right now. I filled this up this morning when I got up at 8:30, and it's definitely wicking the juice, as you can see. This has fixed the issue of having no flavor for me in this tank. The Aspire Atlantis V2 has like no flavor in those pre-made coils. This has remedied that for me. The nickel wire, the vertical or the horizontal coil, seems to be producing better flavor. I'm using Japanese cotton. Yeah, just much better. But for anybody who's thinking about doing this, don't get discouraged. You can do it. It works great once you get it. It's just a little bit of a tricky. It's tricky, man. It's a tricky build, and it's tricky to wick it. And then it's like it doesn't vape right for about 4 hours. It seemed like I had almost given up on it again. And I think that what did it was I did put a higher VG juice in there. I put like a 70-30 in there, and it was awful to vape it. I just couldn't handle it, but it seemed to get that wicking broken in nicely, so that when I put a max VG juice in there, it performs just fine. Working great. The thing I like about it is that I'm maxing out at like 33 watts or something like that. I mean, it's not using a ton of power, And I like that about it. I'm going to get better battery life. It doesn't overwork my batteries. It's just a really nice vape. So anyways, I just want to give a quick update on that. This is a great little kind of hack or something to this Atlantis V2. It does have the airflow to accommodate the nickel build, which is my biggest problem with my other tanks, is that there's just not enough airflow for nickel. So this has been working out really well for me so far. Anyways, I guess that's it. Thanks for checking me out. See you guys.